How's the name, Joe? My name is CollectA. I'm here today to do a review on a figure that I haven't done a review on, and I thought it'd be nice if we did a review, so let's get on with it. So we're going to review today the CollectA Diplodocus, and he's got dust on his feet, which is great. Now there's dust on my bed, great. Let's just get rid of that. So, quick facts about Diplodocus. Diplodocus, specifically, this is probably Diplodocus carnegii, from the look of it. Was a large, well, Diplodocus as the genus was a large diplodocid sauropod from the late Jurassic period, so around the age of the Tithonian, the Chimeridgian, you know them guys. Probably this guy grew up to be about 80 feet in length. Some of them could have grown up to about 90 feet, if possible. Generally, they weighed quite a bit, around 20 tons, some of them. They lived in the Morrison Formation of North America, with some specimens being relatively, I think some of them are generally incomplete. Now specifically, dinosaurs they lived alongside were like Barosaurus, Allosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Torvosaurus, Camarasaurus, Brachiosaurus, Ornitholestes, Ornithosaurus, Ophnelia, those guys, you know, those guys. Stegosaurus, Hesperosaurus, some of those guys. So this figure is really nice. I got this for my birthday. I never did a review on it. I did show you it though. It's quite big. It's not bad for its size. I mean, for its size in general, that's 15 centimeters. I'd say it's probably around 20 centimeters tall, which is quite nice. Cost about a £5, which is not bad. It's a good size figure, very good size figure. It's beautiful in detail. I wasn't too hot about this figure at first, but oh, hang on, he's playing up again. Come on, focus. No, fine then. So as you can see, the detail is quite nice. It's got that kind of pebbly skin, those scales, and with the stretch marks, which is quite nice. I love the patterning. The patterning's cool. I love how the front is quite nice. It looks really scientifically accurate. I love the flexing of the muscles, and the way the scapula and the forearm bone and the bicep bone and the forearm bone. I don't know what they're called. I only know that this is the femur and that's the tibia, and there's metatarsals down here. You know, stuff like that. I don't know forearm bones. It's not bad. It's not a bad figure. I like how the tail whips. The tail's got a nice whip. It's soft rubber, you know. You can bend it. You can have it positioned in any way you want, you know, if you want it like that. It's got a nice... Its feet generally are correct, especially in the back feet as well, with the 3 toes having claws and the other 2 being like just fleshy stuff. Obviously the front one fleshy with the thumb claw, which is really nice. You know, you've got everything else. The cloaca is there, the bumhole, the butthole. The pads are one bit of a query. They've not been painted well, to be honest. Not all the grey encompasses all the pads, the fleshy pads, or some of it even runs, which is a bit annoying. But generally, you're not going to see that. So you're going to see this. You're going to see this. You're going to see that. You can have him pose like that as well, which is quite cool. But just make sure it's on a flat surface because he's a total bum to keep up. And you don't want to cook. A lot of people have praised the head because of the war paint, which I do like. I believe, and obviously this is probably a male from the look of it, or yeah, male. And plus the tail doesn't seem to have the fused vertebrae that you'll find in females. That's a cool thing about sauropods, is that they were sexually dimorphic. Let's just get a so that's the cool thing about these particular sauropods, the diplodocids. They were sexually dimorphic in the vertebrae around here. So what you'd find is that they'd be fused in the females. I think there was a study done where they found up to 50% of the individuals had fused tail vertebrae about here. So that allows for mates to get on top of the females and mate, basically. So you could have him running like that, running like a horse. That'd be amazing. The nostrils are positioned in the right position, which is good, as you can see there. Hang on, let me see. Don't think you can see them in this light. They're about there. They're about there on the nose. So they're just near the tip, pretty much, which is good. Specifically, which species this is, I'm gonna go with Carnegie. Just because it's with Carnegie and Holorum, Diplodocus Carnegie and Holorum, the differences majorly I think are in the skull and the yeah, and the length of it. Well, this could be a Holorum just from the shape of the skull. But I'd probably say it's a Carnegie to be honest. Holorum had more. I think Holorum had a slightly more rounded skull, like round at the top, so it was more like it was sort of half circlish, while Carnegie's skull kind of dipped a bit. And generally, I think Holorum was bigger. But this figure is incredible. I'm always, I'm always grateful for the person who bought it me. She spent a lot of money on me for my birthday, which I do appreciate because this is a beautiful figure. This is I'm glad I've got this in my collection. On screen, it's quite a bright color, but generally it's like a dullish green color, but it's still beautiful. It's absolutely still beautiful. So yeah, I do think it goes well with the 1/40 scale Stegosaurus and the Torvosaurus right now. If they get like a Ceratosaurus or an Allosaurus out, like a proper redone one, that'd be amazing because this guy could look good with it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. So bye bye.